everyone, and welcome. My name is Brian Taylor, educator with the North and South Rivers Watershed Association. Thank you for joining us for River Stories. Every river has a story to tell, and today we are going to be focusing on the river here right behind us. And to help us understand what's going on here, we are joined by Dr. Sara Grady, Watershed Ecologist for the North and South Rivers Watershed Association and South Shore Regional Coordinator for the Massachusetts Bay's National Estuary Partnership. Welcome, Sara.
Thanks.
So Sara, can you tell us a little bit about the river here behind us?
Well, this is the South River, so it's one of two major rivers that make up the North and South Rivers watershed. Downstream of here, it flows through Marshfield Center and out behind Wrexham and Hummerock. Upstream of here, it runs up into Duxbury to its headwaters at Round Pond.
Great. So what are some of the main concerns about this river system here?
Well, we do have river herring that come up into this system. However, there are multiple dams on the South River. So our main focus of restoration here is trying to provide those fish with passage and improve continuity of the South River.
Okay, so what forms of restoration has been done here to help the herring?
Well, we are just at the beginning of trying to restore the South River. Right now, we're actually focusing on 3 different dams at the same time on the South River. So here behind us is the Veterans Memorial Park Dam, where we are hoping to put in a sort of rock ramp to replace the dam and help the fish get upstream. Then upstream of here, we're looking at what could be done at the Chandler Pond Dam. And then finally, upstream in Duxbury at the Temple Street Dam, we're also looking at dam removal.
Wow, so what are some of the main challenges and concerns about this restoration work?
Well, with this river system, we're really thinking a lot about water levels. For example, here at Veterans Memorial Park, we're trying to restore connectivity, but also keep the water level high enough to maintain some of the features that are in the park. Also, there have been some concerns about flooding on the South River. So every time we approach one of these 3 dam removals, we're thinking about the hydrology of the system and how that dam removal would impact it. The other thing that has really been a challenge here on the South River is that when you have 3 different dams, you have 3 different dam owners, and in some cases more than 1 owner per dam. So this dam removal project has required a lot of outreach and a lot of effort in the towns of Marshfield and Duxbury to try to help people understand the benefits of river restoration.
Wow, so it really seems like there's a lot of work that still has yet to be done here in terms of river restoration. What are some of the positive outcomes that you expect to see once a lot of this work has been done?
Well, once we reconnect the stream, that's not only going to improve habitat and fish passage for river herring, it's also going to improve the habitat for all of the other things that are living in the stream. For example, the South River is kind of unique in some of the rivers on the South Shore because it actually has a shad run as well. So shad generally stay a little further downstream. They're kind of like a herring on steroids. But having a little bit more habitat for those shad to move as well as the river herring will help the fisheries for the town. Over the years, we also have done a lot of water quality monitoring of the South River, and we know that we have some issues with stormwater and bacteria. So having the water consistently flowing through the system and not having it impounded behind dams will also help improve the water quality for the South River.
All right, so what are some things the folks of Marshfield and Duxbury can do to help the waterways, including this river, here in their town?
Well, they can help support our restoration efforts through the town by supporting our projects. They can participate in our citizen science efforts. For example, we have a river herring count here every spring at the Veterans Memorial Park. They can come help us count those herring. And we also have water quality monitoring efforts throughout the summer. So they can participate in that and help us test for bacteria and other things in the South River. Also, as I mentioned, stormwater pollution has been an issue for water quality in the South River. So anything that people can do to try to keep things like dog waste or fertilizer out of the water will help protect the water quality.
Wow, thanks so much, Sara, for joining us. That's really interesting and some incredibly important information for the folks here of Duxbury and Marshfield.
Oh, you're welcome.
So there you have it, folks. There is something that everyone can do within their town to help the waterways within their communities. Doesn't matter if you can do big projects or little things, because every little step helps to make big positive change. Once again, my name is Brian Taylor with the North and South Rivers Watershed Association. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you out on the watershed.